Hello, world. Welcome back to another video. This is the Football Connect. I'm your host, Sam, and we are back again with another video. Now, looking at the game that just finished. Sorry, I could not do a watch along because of some power issues, if I may say. So it means I was watching partly of the games, even the game that has been played between Manchester City and Fulham. We are still experiencing the same problem. I'm hoping that the other games I can actually do some watch alongs. I believe the problem will be sorted in a way. Just not sure what's happening here. But anyway, what can you say, guys, about the performance of Everton? Because you know what, I did my own research a little bit after the game, and I actually discovered something. Liverpool broke Everton, people. Say whatever you have to say, but Liverpool broke Everton. Because the last time Everton played a good game was the game before the Liverpool game. Since the Liverpool game, the red card to Richard Ellison, the injury that Pickford put on Virgil van Dijk, their performance has not been the same. A lot of mistakes that are being committed and a lot of problems that they're experiencing, which is a worrisome problem because guess what? Burnley scored their first goal in the first 3 minutes. That's when they went up. They were already leading in the first 3 minutes, and the game continued like that. It just continued like that until the time where Calvert-Lewin, like we know, he's one of the tallest men in the world. I don't know if that people, they don't put that in their head. They just don't know how to defend this man or what. They just don't look at how he is. He is tall. He can reach anywhere he wants to because he is that tall. And he did get the chance and he made it count for his team. Congratulations to him for putting back his team in the level-headed. Now the second half, it was just a second half, if I may say, because I didn't see any performance that I can talk about and maybe smile about and say that either team are playing well. Mistakes, Pickford making some mistakes, throwing the ball to the wrong player. A lot of silly mistakes that were being committed in this game. But one thing that I have to tell you, Burnley, after their performance against Manchester City, they came back and they actually showed a better performance than what they showed against Manchester City. So, if I'm a Burnley fan, I could be happy right now. I could be happy because I got what I was looking for, which is a draw. It's better. I gave a draw yesterday, and funny enough, now I'm making some jokes about Everton, but I gave a predictions about this game that I couldn't see a win for either teams. A draw was the only thing that I could see. And I was right. That's exactly what we saw. It came out as a draw. Nothing more, nothing less came out from that game. We tried to look for it, but there was just nothing else. I want to show you something about Everton's games, every game that they've been playing in the past days, if I may say, just looking at their performance since the Liverpool game. Like I'm telling you, Liverpool broke Everton. So, before Liverpool, they were winning a lot of games. So they beat Tottenham by 1-0, which was their first game. They played against another team from in the EFL and they won by 3-0. They played West Brom, they won by 5-2. They played Fleetwood, they won by 5-2. They played Crystal Palace, they won by 2-1. They played West Ham, they won by 4-1. They played Brighton and they won by 4-2. Now the problem, that's when it came, they played Liverpool and they drew 2-2, which I don't want to talk about it. You know what was supposed to happen there. And after that, they played Southampton. After the Liverpool draw, that's when they lost their first game, beaten by Southampton by 2-0. And they got another red card on top of the Richarlison yellow card that he had gotten. And they played against Newcastle, and they lost again by 2-1. They played against Manchester United. They lost by 3-1. They played against Fulham, and they won by 3-2. So after the Fulham game, where they were now showing a little bit of light coming back from the dead, they played today. They played Leeds United, and they lost by 1-0. After the 1-0 by Leeds, now they played Burnley, they draw. So it's just done. That's how it is. There is nobody who's going to say anything about Everton going for any title or winning something because their performance is just as good as dead. They are no longer as good they were. They are playing so good. Kevin Lewin, it seems like the Premier League have now discovered him. They know how he plays. They know what he offers to the team. Now they're just dealing with him in a different way, which I understand. That's how if you know a way of dealing with a player, you can do that. But also, if you look at the goal that he scored today, again, like I'm saying, people, you know that Kevin Lewin is a tall man. He's a tall player. He can reach to the balls so easily, he can get balls easily, and he can do some things about the ball if he wants to, if he has to. In fact, if I may say, let me say, if he has to, and he did this to get again today in this game, and they got the victory. Deserved? Yes, I believe they really deserve. They really deserve the victory, and I'm really, really happy. They really deserve the draw, and I feel like for both teams, it was okay. It was okay, nothing more, nothing less. We are not going to try to act like everything was okay or perfect. The game was exactly how it was, and we got what every team deserved. Right now, I'm looking at Manchester City, still 2 goals to nil. Fulham, they are working so hard to just defend because that's all that they can give, a defensive performance so that they are not scored more goals than they should have been scored because they're playing Manchester City, for Christ's sake. It's not a team that people can just get used to. So this was exactly what was in this game. That's it. Finished 1-1. Burnley 1, Everton 1. A good victory, a good draw for Burnley because after losing by 5 goals to nil, drawing against a team that you almost beat, because the first 45 minutes they were leading. These guys, they were leading for the, I think, 43 minutes. They were leading and they deserved whatever they were doing, but they just lost in the end. But that's what happened. I'm looking at Manchester City here. Gabriel Jesus looks so angry about something here. What is wrong with Everton, though? Let's try to talk about it a little bit more. Looking at what we are seeing and how the performance of this team is going. Like, they have a back three of defense, but it's still easy for teams to penetrate through them. Like Arsenal, it's easy like that. Like, let me just say it, like the way people are penetrating Arsenal, that's what I'm seeing with this team. What is wrong? What do they need to do? Can somebody tell me what Everton needs to do to come back to their best? Because they have not lost any players who were in that team that was performing so well. They never lost any player. That's still there. Everyone is still settled, but they're just not doing the thing. I'm looking at Kevin De Bruyne. Look like he's about to score. There's a chance. Oh, Jesus with a chance. Ooh, again to De Bruyne. Oh, he hit the post. Okay, that was almost in. So I don't know. Okay, I want to hear from you guys. What you think? You can always leave in the comment section. If you have anything you can actually explain about what is wrong with this team, because performance-wise, it has been wrong. I can't be talking about Burnley. Burnley are actually in the bottom three, for Christ's sake. I don't know if they're out, but I don't think they're out, but they're in the bottom three. So there's actually nothing I can say about this team. There's just nothing, absolutely nothing, that's for sure. But anyway, I don't know. Liverpool broke Everton. You hear me, Arsenal fans? That's how a team should break another team, not what you're saying about how Arsenal broke Klopp. That didn't make sense. That up to now didn't make sense. But anyway, guys, like I said, with problems of power, I hope I'll be back again for the next game, which is Manchester United. If I'm sure right now, the City game, I'm looking at it right now. I'll come back, maybe give my own words about this game. City are dominating as usual, showing that they're a good team. If you have anything that you want to say or ask about this game, you can always say it. But I am here. I'll be back again for the watch along. I'm just waiting for this game to finish. But before the game finish, I'm going to come and say something about the game so that I give you my thoughts and my reaction to the game. But anyway, a good game, if I have to say indeed, but a well-deserved draw. I thought this team had actually the capability of beating. Burnley had a lot of chances. They didn't finish them. Some of the situations were just poor decisions. They didn't choose the right side to go in situations like that. But it was a good game. It was a good game and a draw. If I'm a Burnley supporter or anyone, I'll take it because I'm coming from losing by 5 goals to nil. But as for Everton, then there's a problem. I start to worry a little bit because that cannot continue like that. Guys, Please click the like button, subscribe to the channel so that you never miss when we go live. We'll be back again with the watch along. But before the watch along, I'm gonna come with my reaction to the Manchester City Fulham game. I knew that it was gonna be a one-sided game, if I may say. But yeah, that's what we are seeing right now as I'm looking at this game. City are dominating Fulham left, right, and center. There's a cross. Oh, almost a chance for City. But anyway, I'll be back again, guys, with another game, with the watch along. So we'll be here for the United game, and then we'll see the game that comes after that. It means all the games that are left after this, I'm gonna be live on all of them, giving you my thoughts and giving all the watch along so that you never miss all the games that are gonna be there. So thank you very much for watching, guys. This has been Sam. I'll be back again. I'm just praying that the lights they don't go off again or it doesn't become dark. But thank you very much for watching, guys. Tell me your thoughts in the comment section, what you think about my play, what I thought about the game, and what. Oh, before I go something, I just remember something looking at here. Southgate has more confidence in Pickford rather than Nick Pope. Nick Pope is good with his hands. I've not seen so much or a lot about his legs, but he's good with his hands. For sure, everyone knows that he's good. He can serve. Something that Pickford seems like is failing at the moment, but he still trusts Pickford. It's just beyond me. I don't know what to say. But anyway, I just said let me pass through this thing because it still confuses me. He was watching the game, by the way, watching number one and number two keeper of England going head to head and doing some amazing saves, which I think actually helped the Pickford to pick up his game a little bit. It was on a high, so I think that was why, if I may say. I think so. But anyway, good evening, Mr. Anthony. How are you doing? You know already that it's already evening this side. It's around 6 o'clock already this side, guys. So I'll be back with the watch along, like I said. What did you think about the performance of Everton and Burnley? Remember, yesterday I gave a draw prediction. I gave a draw. I thought 1-1 or 2-2 was going to be the game, but it came out as a draw 1-1, as expected. Can you believe me when I say Liverpool actually broke Everton? Because that's what I think. Liverpool broke Everton. That's why we saw that performance. They broke Everton. I want to hear from you. You can always leave it in the comment section. Like I said, I need to cut so that I prepare for the watch alongs. At the same time, my reaction to the game, because it's at 53 minutes right now at the moment, the game of City. So it's almost about to be over. So I'll give my reaction, then the watch along for the next game. It's gonna be an interesting time. Let me hear you what you think and what are your thoughts. Everton are bad, that's for sure. Everton are bad. They're just a bad team. Just I don't know. Since the Liverpool game, I was looking at all the games that they played after the Liverpool game. It's just a horror show. It's just a horror show. Hard to believe, but the Anfield boys did their best, did their thing, did their thing. Now we look at what happens after the game, and we'll talk about it. But like I said, the City game, I'm looking at it right now. They're still leading by 2-0. Fulham, there's just no hope here. That's for sure. There's just no hope. But anyway, I'll give my thoughts on the game. Then we'll go for the watch alongs. Like I said, there was no power this side, by the way. There was no power. Are you going to do the Manchester United and the Chelsea game? Yes, I'm gonna do those games. There was no power. West Ham are going to have fans. Really? That'll be amazing to watch. That'll be amazing to watch. Because I can't wait to see fans. I really miss the fans, to see them in the stadium. I haven't watched a full game with fans. I actually thought that maybe in the game between Burnley and Everton there were going to be fans, but there were nobody. They were not in the stadium, and it looks like the City. Of course, we know that the City game was not going to have fans because they did talk about it, so they were not there. It's going to be interesting to see, maybe to hear the noise of the fans. It's going to raise the performance of the teams and how they go with the games. Also, maybe the games tomorrow, the derby, Tottenham versus Arsenal, is going to be interesting with fans inside. But anyway, we'll be back very, very, very soon. It's evening already this side, but I'll be here for the games. It's going to be amazing to watch, to see what happens, guys. But thank you very much for watching. I'll be back very, very soon. I'm going to be setting, right now I'm setting reminders of the watch alongs and the reaction. So what you can always do is this. You can, by all chance, go just click the reminder so that you join exactly when we start. But I'm saying, if there are no problems with the power issue, I'm here back and we'll be doing what we do. Thank you very much for watching. This is Sam, and we'll be back again. Please click that like button and subscribe. And Everton, please change your performance, or you're gonna be asking to survive when the season comes to an end. I'm just saying. Let me see. There's a comment before I disappear. I will be here. Okay, Mr. Anthony. Thank you. Thank you very much. We'll be there. I don't think there's any hope for Fulham in this Manchester City game. I'm looking at it, and there's a chance for Kevin De Bruyne. Oh, that the keeper did what he could do. Amazing, amazing save. Okay, see you guys. I said see you many times.